Sophie Cunningham fires drunk fans warning as she follows Caitlin Clark into new sport amid WNBA standoff. Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hall will join Indiana Fever teammate Caitlin Clark on the golf course as the WNBA standoff over the CBA continues. Once again, the 23-year-old WNBA figurehead will be playing alongside world number 2 and 3-time the Onika winner, Nelly Korda. This time, though, Clark, who was also a standout soccer star before focusing solely on basketball in college, won't be the only Fever star on the course. That is because two of her teammates in Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hall have been announced by the LPGA as Clark's celebrity caddies during Wednesday's Pro-Am event. Fever teammates join Clark at Pro-Am golf tournament. Cunningham's popularity soared throughout the WNBA season after she went viral on multiple occasions for being Clark's enforcer on the court. Holding a black belt in Taekwondo and boasting over 1.3 million followers on Instagram and 1.6 million followers on TikTok, with the combination of Cunningham and Clark, the LPGA tournament are hoping it translates into drawing large crowds to the event. For the fiery 29-year-old, she is hoping that her trip to Bel Air, Florida for the Onika, named after World Golf Hall of Famer Annika Sorenstam, is not too formal as she wants to make use of the opportunity to enjoy some off-season fun with her Fever teammates. Hopefully they're not too serious, because I'll get kicked out of the group, Cunningham said on her Show Me Something podcast. I also found out I don't have to carry any bags. So I'm gonna be carrying a lot of beers, she joked before going on to say, I didn't know I had to wear a vest, so that's gonna kind of ruin my outfit. Maybe I'll just sign it, the vest, and throw it into the crowd so I don't have to wear it, she added with a smirk. There'll be a lot of drunk dudes yelling at you, her co-host West Wilson teased her. Cunningham clapped back almost immediately saying, well, there'll be a drunk female yelling back me. I don't really know how I even got invited to an event like this, but I'm really excited. Caitlin will be golfing, and me and Lexi will be having a great time. Clark, Cunningham and Hull are part of the team representing Indianapolis-based financial platform Gainbridge, who hold the naming rights to the Gainbridge Fieldhouse where they stage their home games, alongside the NBA's Indiana Pacers. Other names in the star-powered field for the tournament at the Pelican Golf Club also includes NASCAR driver Carson Hocevar and U.S. Soccer Hall of Famer Brianna Scurry. Last year, Clark admitted that her number one priority for her inaugural Pro-Am experience was to not hit anyone with the ball, which she almost did at the third tee. Tension and uncertainty mounts amid WNBA standoff over CBA negotiations. The Pro-Am will be the first time since July 15th that fans will get to see Clark in action after the former Rookie of the Year missed the majority of the 2025 WNBA season due to injury. Having made just 13 appearances, the former Iowa standout averaged 16.5 points from 36.7% shooting from the field, 5.0 rebounds, 8.8 assists, and 1.6 steals as the Fever reached the WNBA playoff semifinals in her absence. Whilst Clark is expected to be fully healthy to return in 2026, whether the regular season will actually get underway is another story altogether. This comes amid the ongoing standoff from the WNBA over the Collective Bargaining Agreement, CBA, negotiations, with players, spearheaded by Minnesota Lynx superstar Napheesa Collier, standing pat on their argument that the current CBA is no longer fit for purpose. Due to the huge surge in viewership and interest in the sport, the players are arguing for salaries that financially recognizes players' contributions to the WNBA, but with the October 30th deadline having already passed, and the 30-day extension almost over, a possible 2026 season lockout looms large. Furthermore, the WNBA's crisis continues to grow as it also faces competition from the likes of Unrivaled and a brand new rival league currently known as Project B, which is set to debut in November 2026. Project B is hoping to lure in some of the biggest names in basketball, with former MVP Nneka Agwamike already having signed a contract as salaries are tipped to begin at $2 million annually, trumping the WNBA's current salary structure. Stay up to date with the latest from the WNBA across all platforms. Follow our dedicated TalkSport USA Facebook page and subscribe to our TalkSport USA YouTube channel for all the off-season news, interviews, and more. Here's a creative take on Sophie Cunningham's warning about drunk fans, as she tags along with Caitlin Clark into a new sporting scene amid the WNBA-CBA standoff. The spotlight shifts. The stage changes. But the energy remains electric. Picture this: camaraderie and competition in one afternoon, golf clubs replacing basketballs, lush green fairways trading the glossy hardwood floor. Caitlin Clark, known more for her jump shot than her putt, sells out arenas in the WNBA. And now, with the season behind her, she's heading into the light-hearted, offbeat world of a Pro-Am golf tournament. Beside her, Sophie Cunningham, her teammate, defender, provocateur, ready to insert a little edge into the polite hush of the fairway. Cunningham cracks the joke. "There'll be a lot of drunk dudes yelling at you," someone says. She retorts, "Well, there'll be a drunk female yelling back, me." In that instant you grasp her role. Not simply accessory, not shy supporter, but the spark, the foil, the one willing to bring the noise in a new arena. Behind the laughter is nuance. While they golf, the WNBA hangs in the balance. The league's players are deep in CBA negotiations, demanding pay and conditions that match the explosion in viewership, brand interest, and cultural relevance. TalkSport Plus 2 New York Post Plus 2 Clark, with her storybook rise and viral draw, is the face of that promise. Cunningham sees that. She's defended Clark publicly, fiercely, unapologetically. Reuters. Now, this bit of golf caddy fun isn't just rest time, it's signaling. It's the crossover of star power beyond traditional boundaries. It's the reminder, we're more than basketball. And yeah, if there are drunk fans yelling, bring it. Because this isn't just about playing nice in the clubhouse. It's about owning the full spectrum of the spotlight. So picture the scene. A sunny fairway in Florida, clubs in hand, celebrity caddies, fans lined up behind the ropes. Sophie, in her element, black belt taekwondo energy, Instagram and TikTok acclaim, ready to sign vests, toss them to the crowd, laugh at the formality. Caitlin, more reserved but ever magnetic, the rookie-turned-icon, now dabbling in golf but still carrying the weight of her WNBA journey. Meanwhile, far away from the greens, the WNBA office is ticking clocks, pending deadlines, the possibility of a lockout in the next season. TalkSport Plus 1. In that juxtaposition, leisure meets labor, golf swing meets salary debate. You sense a deeper story. The sport is reaching new terrain. It's no longer just about hoops and jerseys. It's about crossover culture, visibility, monetization. Sophie's joke about drunk fans? Maybe half humor, half pointed. This is my brand, this is our stage, we decide the tone. And yes, some will say, but really golf? A WNBA star doing a Pro-Am? Absolutely. It's part of the broader shift. Clark and Cunningham signaling that athletes today,